Hello everybody, my name is nastymold, and in this video we are going to be doing all of the quests for the Season of Enchantment. And in doing these quests we should unlock the spell shop. So this will be a full quest collection of all 6 quests. I'll show you where to get all of the hidden light throughout the realms. But first I'd like to show you where you can actually find the Forgotten Ark, which is where we can start these quests organically while playing the game. So not just teleporting there, not just using a wind path. This is where we will find the Forgotten Ark. And this is the path that we are kind of meant to take, although those are perfectly fine ways to get there. So we head into the Golden Wasteland, and then we kind of head towards the right-hand side after first falling through that storm. You can see there's a banner flapping in the wind. Head that way, and then beyond the banner, we should find some sort of a dock over here, and once we're at this dock we can actually sit down at a boat and it should take us to the Forgotten Ark. Now once the boat docks on the opposite side, you'll find yourself over here. Just fly towards these dead trees and all the way ahead you should see the Forgotten Ark. Although it might look pretty different to you, it'll probably be very green if you haven't done these quests before. On that little island in the pool of water is where we can find our season guide to start these quests. If you have the 8th Season of Revival quest active, you can also teleport from the Enchantment guide in the Aviary Village, and they'll bring you straight to the Forgotten Ark, which is pretty handy. Now to start off, the Ark is going to be very green, very desolate, very dark. This is something that we're going to build up with each quest, and we're really going to improve this area. It's nice to see how it is in the very beginning, and then how it is at the very end. So let's start our first quest. Tap on it, and we have to find the red light. They can be found where darkness prevails. Now, some people might know, but there are actually 2 instances of red light in this game. Of course, there's the easy one right here, which is the one we're going to grab just beyond the spirit. But there's also one in the shipwreck area of the Golden Wasteland. Some people call it the Crab Fields. It's that area right next to the graveyard. So there are 2 potential areas you can pick up this red light. It doesn't matter which one you go to. I prefer this one just because we're already here. It's closest. It's just a short fly away, so yeah, we're gonna get this one. Of course, this is my moth account, so I have very little winged light. I'm already out, in fact, so I'm gonna have to collect some of the darkness plant over here, recharge, and collect this red light a little more awkwardly than I would normally. So here we are. Once we've collected it, we are just going to head back to the enchantment guide, so head back the way we came. And then we're going to turn that red light in, and we're going to start to see the effects of how we change this environment. You fulfill the wish of this ancestor spirit. Here we have the nodding muralist, and they use the red light, kind of like a spell, to change this area slightly. The lighting of this is always really cool. It goes around this arc and brings all of these murals back to life. There we go, that is already our first quest. Thank you, muralist. Alright, let's start our second quest now. And for this quest, we have to find the blue light. Rumors point towards a frozen lake. Now this quest is a little weird because there aren't really any lakes in the game. What we're going to do is we're going to go into the Valley of Triumph. And here we have this main skating rink. This is what it means. So around here we should find a blue light. It might be under the water, it might be above ground. It basically just travels in a circle, counterclockwise in this area. Ah! So slippery, you can see it right there. It's going up. Let me try and get it, but I think it's going to go back down. Yep, back down. Is it just me, or is the ice rink like way more slippery than normal lately? Come here, you. There we go. Easily found. Now let's head back to the Golden Wasteland. Of course, you can teleport using the enchantment guide once again if you are doing the 8th Season of Revival quest, and we will turn it in. Hello there. Indifferent Alchemist, I believe your name is. And once again, they're going to use their spell. This time it is the blue light. And we're going to see some changes to this area once again. Now the main change, of course, is that cool blue water effect. So now there is a small pool of water around this island. But you can also see that there is a slight blue tinge to the sky as well. It's a lot less green, a lot less spooky, and a bit more vibrant. So that is it for our second quest. Now we're going to start our third. And once again, after completing the quest, we get a heart if you'd like to purchase that. Now we need to find the Cyan light, which lingers among the early gusts of wind. This is one we don't see too often. Most of these other light quests you'll see in a daily quest rotation. But this one we only see once during this quest. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the Daylight Prairie. And before heading forwards, we're actually going to go backwards. So turn around and head this way, I guess kind of towards the Isle of Dawn, although I think this is still technically prairie here. We're going to look around and we should see the Cyan light kind of hidden in the clouds. This one's a little bit sneaky. And it's also a bit hard to see just because it's so bright on that white background of the clouds. But there it is. It kind of floats around this area. We're just going to fly back and catch the light. Cyan light, come here. Ta-da. And once again, let's make our way back to the Forgotten Ark. Alrighty, let's turn in our third quest, the Cyan light. You fulfill the wish of this ancestor spirit. I believe this is the crab walker, though I could be wrong. Shoot your light. Whew! And this brings a powerful gust of air which reactivates some pieces of this broken ark. The mechanisms are now working again. These paddles are turning and waving in the air. I don't see what good it does, given that the ark is half buried in the sand, but it does look cool. Thank you very much, Crabwalker. Alright, now it's time for our fourth quest already. We're burning through these pretty fast. For the fourth quest, we have to find the green light. And for this one, once again, we're going to go into the Daylight Prairie. So once we fly down the cloud tunnel, we can find ourselves in the butterfly field. Then we're going to move towards, towards the right-hand side. Going through this barrier will bring us to what is called the bird's nest area of the Daylight Prairie. And this is where we'll find the green light. This one's pretty sneaky. I feel like a lot of people would miss it. Unless they've watched maybe a video guide or something, or a friend has showed them. This one can be found circling really high up, and that's why you might miss it. These mantas are carrying it, and they're going to do like 3 or 4 full rotations of this area before they drop this green light. And realistically, it's just best to let them drop it. I'm not sure if you could even fly up and collect it, but it's very high. I think there's wind walls. So we're going to wait over here, which is where they drop it, by where this winged light is. And this is kind of the area that brings us to the Prairie Village. We're just going to stand a little bit ahead of this winged light, and that is where the green light should eventually drop. So just be patient. You can wait here. Or if you're feeling like it, you could do a little candle run of this area quick. And by the time you're done, it should be on its way down relatively soon. Here it is finally dropping, the green light complete. And once again, we're going to head back to the Forgotten Ark. There sure is a lot of traveling with this quest line. Alright, turning in our 4th quest. You fulfill the wish of this ancestor spirit. Yes, yes. Oh, it's the Scarecrow Farmer. Hello. They are going to use their green light spell to bring forth grass and flowers and all sorts of lovely things around this area, making it feel a lot more vibrant and alive. It's so pretty now. We've got flowers all around this island area. So cute. And that is it for our 4th quest. Ooh, the water running up kind of freaked me out for a second. For our 5th quest, let's start it. Now we have to find the purple light in a place where they hoard ancient secrets, and I know just the place. In the Vault of Knowledge, just towards the right-hand side, we have this secret room over here. You should need 2 players to help open this door by lighting these. Sometimes it'll open on its own. It's a bit finicky and a bit weird, but yeah, that's the doors in Sky. This area that we're about to enter is called the Archives. Come on, door. Please open. Oh, okay, yep, randomly open just like that. And we do need 1 spirit from the Vault of Knowledge, of course, to pass through this barrier. This one is also a bit sneaky. If you're not looking around, you might really easily miss this one. We're going to head in, and then we look towards the right-hand side, and we should see the purple light floating around here. Oh, there it is. So I'm going to wait until it goes back up through that top square, and then I'm going to head in through the bottom. Hurry up, purple light. So slow. I do not have enough flight to come catch you. So I'm going to go under here, and then I'm going to fly up and run into it, and I should be able to catch it, maybe. Purple light. Done. Easy. And then once again, back to the Forgotten Ark. And then we will turn in our 5th quest, and this is where things start to really shape up and look nice on the Ark. And it slowly starts to become what we know as the spell shop. Use your purple spell, and it's going to bring all of this decor and drapery just to decorate the Ark. Oh, I love that purple. It is so beautiful. Look at that. It's all decorated. How pretty. Awesome. It looks beautiful. Now we have one last quest. This is the 6th quest. And for this one we have to find the orange light. So let's head into the hidden forest. Just keep going straight until you make your way to the broken bridge. This is the area right before the temple. And while you could just turn to the left and find the light right away, I prefer to do it this way, especially if you're a newer player or you don't have a whole lot of flight. It's nice to fly a little further in. And we're gonna light the final segment of the broken bridge, and this will stop the rain in this area. It just makes it much easier. So over here where we can find this winged light, this is the final section of the bridge. You don't have to light the rest of the bridge, only this one. Oh, it's already lit. How convenient. And after viewing this little cutscene, I'm gonna skip it though. The rain will let up in this area, so it won't drain you anymore, which is very, very nice. And then heading back, kind of the way we came, we can see the orange light is over here. This one's a little annoying because it does fly extremely high. So on most occasions, I just say wait until it comes a little lower, or you can wait in some of the light blooms around it, charge up and fly up. It's pretty low right now, which is very nice. Come here, orange light. Nice. Done. But like I said, if it's up high, just wait on one of these light blooms, recharge, and go for it in a little bit. Now back to the arc. Ta-da! Time to turn in our final quest, the 6th one, using the power of the orange light. And this is the finale already. We're going to see the final cutscene. And the arc is done. Yeah, that's the finale. At the very top, we have an option to hug the enchantment guide if you'd like to do so. This is a great way to get one of those hug a friend daily quests out of the way as well. And this is our final look at the arc, although when it's all fixed up like this, it's better known as the spell shop. Really a beautiful environment in the middle of this long forgotten part of the wasteland. And then if we go over here, we have 3 individual shops we can purchase from. We have one right here. This one specializes in more usable items, so I guess props and things like message boats. We have one in the middle here, which has these orbs. Also, I do believe that more items will show up on weekends, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they will have a lot more stock than they would have throughout the regular days of the week. Whoop, flip too high. And then we have our final spell here, and this is where we can buy resize potions and size potions. So yeah, that is the final Forgotten Arc spell shop. And that was the collection of all quests leading up to it. Very nice quest line, and the transformation of this area is, of course, really beautiful. And yeah, that is all I have to share on this video, you guys. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. I hope you found this helpful. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. I really have no emotes. I'm stuck doing butterfly forever.